第1試合、狂気の白芸トム・エリクソン vs テキサスの暴れ馬 He's Healing。
The first match, Moby Dick Tom Erickson versus Texas Crazy Horse Heath Herring.
第2試合、戦慄のシザ爆弾バンダレル・シューバー vs ザ・ハリケーンギルバート・アイブル。
In the second match, the bomber WANDERLEI SILVA versus the Hurricane Gilbert Idol.
第3試合、プライドの番人ゲイリー・グッドリッジ vs 幻のメダリストついに参戦八津義明。
The third match, the Pride Century Gary Goodridge versus the People's Medalist YOSHIAKI YATSU.
第4試合、金網の鬼マイク・ボーク vs リアル一二の三四郎アレクサンダー大塚。
In the fourth match, the Birdcage Ogre Mike Bourke versus Ichini no Sanshiro Alexander Otsuka.
第5試合、オランダの天下屋ヘルマン・レンティン vs 最後の日本男児庄司明。
In the fifth match, the Dutch Spider Herman Renting versus the last real Japanese AKIRA SHOJI.
第6試合、I am Pro Wrestler高田信彦 vs 北の最終兵器イゴール・ボブチャンチン。
And in the sixth match, the professional Nobuhiko Takara versus lethal weapon IGOR VOVCHANCHYN.
第7試合、明星食品スペシャルマッチ暴走する柔道王小川直也 vs 喧嘩空手一代佐竹正明。
In the seventh and special match, the King of Judo, Naoya Ogawa versus the Karate King, Masaaki Satake.
第8試合、地下プロレスのドンシャロン・デ・キャノン・リッチ vs スーパーグラップラー桜庭和志。
And ladies and gentlemen, in the eighth match, the dawn of the underground, Shannon the Cannon Rich versus the super grappler, Kazushi Sakuraba. Gathered here today, ladies and gentlemen, are 16 of the strongest warriors in the world. And now, at last, the festival of courage begins.
正義なる力、絶対なる強さを求めてここに勇者見参。全8試合、16名の選手によりプライド11パワークエストの祭典を開催いたします。
トム・エリクソン VS ヒース・ヒーリング。
これより第1試合10分2ラウンドを行います。青コーナー193センチ 130.5 キロ狂気の白芸トム・エリクソン。
There he is, big Tom Erickson, born on July 6, 1964.
赤コーナー184センチ 106.6 キロ テキサスの暴れ馬ヒー
Heath Herring ready to take the test of the wrestler, Tom Eriksson. Nice hairstyle there, Eddie.
Yeah, he's been hanging out with the boys from Holland, and they did some work on him a couple days ago. I kind of like it.
Yeah, very stylish. You know, I think this is going to be a classic battle. There's two wrestlers, but they got a different strategy. I think Eriksson's going to want to take him down and get him into the side mount, where Heath Herring, because he's been training in Muay Thai, is probably going to want to stand up.
Yeah, he's going to try to stand up as long as possible. He's being realistic about this fight. He knows eventually it's probably going to end up on the ground.
And here we go. Eriksson going right for that single and double leg, and he gets him into the side mount.
Ended up on the ground a lot sooner than he expected. He was kind of hoping to showcase his Muay Thai skills that he's been working on lately. Maybe he'll get back on his feet. It's going to be a hard task, though. Tom Eriksson, 290, all over.
Yeah, Tom Eriksson's cornerman at the rule meeting asked if knees to the head from the side mount were legal, and the answer was yes, so we should be expecting to see that.
He's going to need to pull his right leg out. Heath Herring's got him in half guard. Tom Eriksson doesn't look like he's going to be in a big hurry, though. He feels comfortable in half guard.
Yeah, it's a loose guard. Eriksson could try to pass the guard, that is. Both men trying to get some punches, both men blocking the majority of those at this moment.
Heath said he don't think the weight difference is going to be much of a factor here. He's wrestled big guys in college. He trains with huge guys. But Tom Eriksson is one guy that a lot of people are ducking. That's definitely for sure. He's frustrated about that, Tom is. There he goes. He's going for an Americana here.
Yeah, he's going for the key lock. I don't know if he's going to get it from half guard, but Heath gets out, almost gets out. Oh no, Heath is giving away his back. Eriksson pounding away that right hand. Heath going for, looks like he's going for an arm bar.
He's going for a leg bar.
He's going for a knee bar here. Doesn't have position.
Heath said he was open. He thought Eriksson's weakness was that he leaves himself open for leg bars.
Eriksson tried that knee from the side mount. Actually, it's probably still half guard.
Eriksson had his back. He had his back. Most wrestlers aren't comfortable with sinking their hooks in.
And going for the rear naked choke, correct?
Absolutely. Nice left. That hurt.
That was a hard shot. Didn't watch Heath. He's going, scrambling, getting up. He's got the ropes. You cannot hold the ropes under the rules of pride. So Heath ducking down, probably going for a knee bar again.
Exactly. It looked like he didn't want to get suplexed there. Tom's strong enough to pull it off. Now he's back to side mount.
He's got full side mount now.
Expect some knees to Heath Herring's face here. Tom Eriksson was talking about it in the rules meeting, like you said earlier. Expect it.
Because they're so close, it's hard to really deliver good punches like this, because Heath can pretty much block most of those. You can only grind away maybe to the body, maybe to the head. It's going to be the knees, as we alluded to, that will be the factor from this position. Although Eriksson does have submissions from this position.
Herring trying to put him back in the guard.
And his corner said to cover his face, go for a smother out of there. And Heath Herring goes, and he gets full guard. Nice positioning there by Heath Herring.
High guard. Looks like Tom might go for a can opener here.
Hard, yeah, hard! Hard!
He's want to spin into an arm bar from this position.
Harder! Punch, yeah!
Oh, that left did land a little bit.
I'm really impressed with Heath Herring, Heath's hip movement. He's got nice hips.
Yeah, he's got a lot of composure too under the storm of Tom Eriksson. Tom Eriksson fired up before this fight, as we alluded to earlier. He really, really wants to face the top fighters in the sport, including Mark Kerr, Mark Coleman. He feels he should be. He claims he is the world's greatest fighter.
Absolutely, and he's convinced that all these Mark Kerr and Mark Coleman, he's convinced that they're avoiding him, and most people would agree with him. Oh, nice.
There he goes, almost going for the armbar, Eddie. You know, Heath is trying to initiate from the bottom. He's not static.
He's very flexible, as he showed there. Brought his left leg all the way around in front of Tom Eriksson's face. Most people can't do that.
Eriksson grinding that forearm straight down, but Heath turned his head. ERIKSON is undefeated in no-holds-barred Vale Tudo mixed martial art fights at a record of 7 wins, no losses, and 1 draw to Murilo Bustamante from Brazil.
That was a great fight.
That was a tremendous fight. That was in November 22nd, 1996. Murilo was outweighed by almost 100 pounds in that fight.
Yeah, based on his last fight with Goodridge, Tom Erickson knows his timing's a little off. He feels like he needs to get his rhythm together. He feels like he was at his peak back in '97, and he thinks it might take a couple fights. He wants to impress the fans in Japan. He knows the executives in Pride want to see more action from him. They don't want him to continue to fight like he did Goodridge. Here he goes again with the can opener attempt.
Now that back fist will not knock out Heath Herring, but if he drops it with enough intention, he could break his nose.
Tom Erickson not doing much here, not doing much grounding and pounding.
Heath doing a great job of tying up those arms. There's some blood coming from somewhere. Tom trying for, he's trying to keep close. Somebody's bleeding, maybe bloody nose.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to get leverage on his punches, Tom is. With his legs being grapevine like that, he's doing a good job. He's fighting a smart fight here. He's avoiding those heavy bombs.
Great composure there by Heath Herring. You know, he was really excited about this fight. I think they're excited would be filled with adrenaline too, because Erickson being such a huge specimen of a man. We'll see what happens when they get back up, if they do in fact. And now they're going to have a restart.
Standing him up. Standing him up.
Okay, now expect Heath Herring to land a hard punch here or a hard kick. He's fired up. Erickson's bleeding. Oh! Big left roundhouse kick right to the ribs. He goes for the high kick. Erickson shoots. Erickson's down. Heath Herring has his back. He's going for the choke. He's got the hooks in, Eddie.
He's got the hooks in. Erickson's in trouble. It's almost over. It's almost over here, fellas. He tapped. It's over.
Unbelievable.
Big upset. Big upset.
Heath Herring has choked out Tom Erickson, derailing his quest to be the world's greatest fighter. This is an upset, Eddie.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You know, Heath showed some true composure. A lot of people didn't pick him to have a chance in this fight. He proved so many naysayers wrong in this fight. Erickson is bloodied up. He was on top, still got bloodied up. He took advantage through the kicks. Erickson shot, landed on his stomach, pancake down. Heath jumped in and got the hooks in, got the choke.
As soon as they stood him up, Heath came alive.
God, praise the Lord. Everyone back in Texas, hot. Everyone in Breda.
Okay, there it is. Heath Herring,
baby.
winner by rear naked choke at 6 minutes, 17 seconds. Wow. There it is, the kick. He goes for a high kick right here. Erickson goes in for the shoot, sprawls down, pancake down. Heath does the right thing, spins around, gets the arm around, gets the hooks in, Eddie.
Nice. As soon as the hooks were in, he was in big trouble right there. There it is. The tap's coming in about. There it is right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Heath Herring has arrived. He beat the one man that most of the top fighters were avoiding.
There's the kick. Oh, that, you know, the knee hit him in the chin there. That was a hard shot. I think that rocked Erickson. He went high. One of the things that wrestlers are susceptible to in some matches is the high kick. And Heath,
great balance.
Heath fought a beautiful fight against Erickson. An intimidating figure, Tom Erickson. Heath Herring keeping his composure. What a great fight. He's psyched. Look at him. He knows. He conquered the king of the jungle, basically.
Wow.
Heath Herring has arrived.
Expect big things from Heath. I mean, Pride is definitely going to take him under their wing.
You know, this is going to open up so many matchups. Heath Herring now, we're thinking, okay, now, Heath Herring versus Tom Erickson versus Fujita versus Mark Kerr, you know, Mark Coleman, IGOR VOVCHANCHYN. Wow.
The possibilities are endless here.
This is an unbelievable turn of events.
That was 5 months of Muay Thai training paid off right here.
Remember when we talked about upsets?
I knew it.
Oh, the crowd loves this guy.
ギルバート・アイブル VS バンダレー・シューバー。
Oh boy. I'm ready for this one, Eddie.
This is going to be the most explosive fight of the night, in my opinion, right here.
Yeah, I'm willing to predict you're right. There he is. Look at those eyes. Wanderlei Silva. From Curitiba, Brazil, Shootbox Academy, Wanderlei Silva.
Fearless.
The wild man from Holland, Gilbert YVEL. Both men have tremendous knee attacks. Both men can punch, both men can kick. I would have to give an edge in ground fighting, Eddie, to Wanderlei Silva.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you there. Like I said in the opening, I think Gilbert's a little too tall, a little too strong, a little too big for Wanderlei. Wanderlei, in my opinion, is going to have to take him down.
Now that's a stare out. That's a stare down right there. A lot on the line. Both these guys coming off huge knockout wins. Wanderlei Silva just knocked out Guy Mesger in the last Pride, and Gilbert YVEL just knocked out Gary Goodridge with one kick. And here we go. Battle of the Super Muay Thai strikers. YVEL versus Silva.
Wanderlei doesn't think the height and weight difference is going to matter too much. He thinks he could bang with them.
Will they punch first? Will they kick first? Gilbert going for that left hook. Nice low kick by Gilbert YVEL. You can hear that hit his cup. Hit him right on the cup, the explosive sound. When you kick someone on the cup, it can be painful. And Wanderlei can definitely kick.
Right on the family jewels, right there. That doesn't look good. He's in extreme pain here. I think this is going to be over. He's not going to recover from this.
That was a hard kick.
You would think with the steel cup, though, it wouldn't hurt as much.
You know, I don't know. If he had a steel cup on, it made the kind of sound that would not be from a steel cup. Now, if you look at Wanderlei's shin, if he had a steel cup on, he probably would have cut his shin.
Here we go.
Right there. Oh, my God. Coming straight up. Oh, this is a devastating groin kick. Here it is again. It's a switch left roundhouse kick coming straight up. Oh, that's painful just to watch.
Right on the butt.
There will be a 2-minute recess.
Oh, great. They're going to try to have a recess first.
Okay, there will be a 2-minute break, and the referee has issued Wanderlei Silva a yellow card. A yellow card is a warning. They have a 3-warning system here within Pride. If a fighter gets a 3rd warning, he is automatically disqualified, awarding the other fighter the win. I doubt that Wanderlei did that intentionally, although he does fight in Brazil under full Vale Tudo rules, which include headbutts and groin shots, but I've never seen Wanderlei Silva in his fights in Pride throw a kick that landed on the groin. This, I think, was a mistake.
And I'll tell you what, Steve. By the look on Gilbert YVEL's face, I don't see him recovering anytime soon. He looks to be in extreme pain.
Yeah, I hope he didn't. If he was not wearing a steel cup, that could be disastrous for the evening. What may have turned out to be a super duper fight may be reduced to an injury.
He's still in pain. He's still grimacing.
He's breathing deep. He's being attended to by the ringside physicians. There's his trainer. Here's a shot again. Wanderlei switches and cracks straight up. Boom. Caught him at the top of the instep, just below the shin. Down goes Gilbert on all fours. A slight delayed reaction there.
He's getting up.
Now, this is going to kind of take some of the steam out of this, because a groin shot can take a lot out of you.
If he didn't have a cup on, he'd be on his way to the hospital right now.
Yeah, you could hear by the sound. It's kind of a pock sound that he did have a cup on.
They should give him 5-10 minutes. They should give him more than 2 minutes, I think. At least he's on his feet now. Look, seems like there is hope that the fight will go on.
Well, if the fight does resume, I would expect Wanderlei would jump all over him trying to take him out because he knows he would be weak from the groin kick.
If I could just read lips now.
You know, if this does end in a technical draw because of an inadvertent foul, this will have to have a rematch.
Oh, no question.
There will have to be a rematch because people want to know. They want to see two mega strikers like Wanderlei Silva and Gilbert Yvel go head-to-head, and that's what people were looking for. They're being conferred with the referees, Gilbert Yvel's manager on the right, Ronnie Nyquist with the shirt. It looks like they might call the fight. They obviously don't want Gilbert to fight under any conditions other than 100%.
I agree. It would be a shame, though, because everybody on this planet knew that this was the best matchup of the night.
Well, it's ironic. A fight that was probably a sleeper was the Tom Erickson Heath Herring fight. That was an exciting fight in a different way.
Yeah, no one expected that. Everyone expected Tom Erickson to completely dominate. The turning point was, though, there's going to be a little controversy with the referee standing him up. I know Tom Erickson is going to say that that was the turning point and they probably should have not stood the fight up, but you know, when there's no action, you got to do it.
Well, another point to consider, if they would have gone the 10-minute duration, and all fights tonight will be contested for 2 10-minute rounds and a 5-minute overtime, if it would have elapsed 10 minutes and either fighter would have won, they would have had to stand up anyway in the second round. Probably the same thing would have happened. We don't know, but what happened, happened. Looks like they're giving him a little bit more time.
He doesn't look to be in any pain right now. Looks like he might go.
Wanderlei Silva is being conferred to by Gilbert Yvel's trainer, Lucian Carbine.
Looks like he's all right now. Give him another 5 minutes. We need this fight to go on.
I must say, this fight is worth the wait, and I don't think that this takes away from the energy. Chief referee Yuji Shimada has a microphone. It looks like they might call the fight. He might have broke his cup.
Yeah, they I think they're looking for another cup for him. Looking for more tape. They're going to retape his cup. Looks. I hope.
I hope that the fight resumes.
There's Gilbert again. In pain.
バンダレー選手の放ったですね、キックがですね、偶発性な事故により、アイグル選手の急所に当たりました。一定時間を置いてですね、この後、今すぐは試合できませんので、もし試合ができるようであれば、第3試合後に再試合やりたいと思います。もしできなければ、皆さん、もしできなければ、この試合は第1ラウンド中の偶発性の事故により起きたアクシデントですので、ノーコンテスト扱いとなりますので、ご了承ください。
Fight, they might have a rematch.
Hello. I'm very sorry, but please you fight it next time because it's very hurt. You know, I always want to fight. You know, when I broke my finger or something, I fight, but it is so pain. You expect me next time we fight together? Okay.
It looks like the fight has been postponed.
でも次のフライでまた同じ相手と再戦したいと思います。いつも戦いを取ります。よろしくお願いします。
それでは引き続きましてやりますので、ご了承ください。よろしくお願いします。
選手退場。
It's not going to happen later. It's not going to happen later.
Okay,
this fight's done.
The fight has been called. It's a technical draw.
YATSU YOSHIAKI vs ゲイリー・グッドリッジ。
第3試
Yoshiaki Yatsu, 270 pounds versus Big Daddy Gary Goodridge at 260 pounds. Another matchup of two big men.
191センチ、110.6キロ。プライドの番人、ゲリー・グッドリッジ。
Big Daddy Gary Goodridge from Canada.
赤コーナー、186センチ、106.9キロ。幻のメダリスト、ついに参戦。YATSU!
Yoshiaki Yatsu. He's got a real feudalistic look to him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does. He's got a big following here in Japan. Gary Goodridge is better to go, though. Although he's coming off a crushing defeat from Gilbert YVEL. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. Nice tight kick to the head, knocked him out.
Here it is, two big men.
He's looking for redemption tonight.
Yes, he is. You know, Yatsu, being a pure wrestler, making his mixed martial art debut, is probably going to shoot right in and go for the takedown.
Gary's got a big right hand waiting for him, though.
Not only that, but I saw him in practice with big Tom ERIKSON, and he was working a lot of redirects. There it is. That's exactly what we worked on with Tom ERIKSON.
At that speed, it'll never happen. It'll never happen at that speed. I think Gary's about to knock him out here.
Oh, good right hand. You know, Gary has got a significant age advantage on Yatsu.
And too much experience in mixed martial arts for this guy.
I think that this is going to be a KO for Gary Goodridge. He's just laying that left hook. Well, I don't want to see Yatsu eat too many punches here, but he's going to get really beat up unless he puts his hands up and blocks some of his punches.
The only chance he has here is taking Gary down.
You got to hope that Gary doesn't shoot his shots and get tired in this fight.
Shoot his shots is right.
There's a straight arm defense that Gary had a right roundhouse and tucked that right under and kick him in the ribs, but
he almost had Gary there. He had a single for a second. The crowd going nuts.
Crowd going ballistic. Two very popular. A right roundhouse kick by Gary Goodridge, and he sprawls well. Uppercut by Goodridge.
Good takedown defense by Gary Goodridge.
Ooh, beautiful right low kick by Gary Goodridge.
Now Gary gets tired, and Yatsu can keep trying to shoot.
Gary's got to go into
turn the fight here.
Exactly. I think Gary's got to conserve his energy and box. Just box, basically do what Ken Shamrock did with Fujita. If you shoot sprawl, then brawl, as you alluded to.
Gary just looking to load up that big right.
Another hard right low kick. Gary going off, missing some punches there.
We haven't seen tight kicks before from Gary.
Good left jab by Goodridge. Goodridge in complete control. Looks to be conserving his energy. Isn't huffing and puffing. His cardio must be tremendous for this fight.
I think he should keep throwing that jab. Another leg kick.
Goodridge needs to win. Hard low kick. Yatsu's got the single. Gary using the balance and sprawling back. One more low kick should do it.
He almost had it. He almost had it.
Yatsu's another hard low kick.
Gary looking for that right leg, right hand combo here.
Another low kick. Yatsu, because of the low kicks, will have virtually no shoot. There it is again. Goodridge doing great Muay Thai fighting here, punching and kicking, chopping down Yatsu. They're probably going to have to stop this one. Yatsu is taking a beating right now. He can take a punch, but he's not going to be able to take too many more of those kicks. Gary Goodridge is trying. Another hard low kick. That leg is going to be like silly putty.
It looks like it's almost over here. One more solid right to the chin. And it's all over. Lights out. Good left jab. We haven't seen left jab from Gary before either.
Yeah, it's funny how Yatsu alluded to the fact that he's going to try and kill Gary with kindness. Going for that Hail Mary right hand, right on the button. You know, Yatsu can take a punch.
Absolutely. She's showing a great chin here.
And he tried to shoot on the kick, and Gary looks like he's going for the guillotine. I don't think you should play with the guillotine with this guy. This guy's a wrestler. He doesn't want to basically go to the ground. He might tire him out. Knee to the head. Oh.
There we go. Here it's almost over here. Showing tremendous heart by Yatsu.
You know, I really don't want to see Yatsu get hurt like this, but he's hanging in there. He hasn't been knocked down with a clean punch yet. He is rolling with those punches and shoots under the punch.
He's got 15,000 fans behind him here. They love him here in Japan. He's about as big as Hulk Hogan in Japan.
Big right hand by Goodridge. Goodridge got him in the corner. Goodridge saves his energy. Doesn't want to burn himself out. If this goes into the second round, he'll be glad he can serve. I don't see that Yatsu's got a lot of options here. He's only good for a takedown, and then what? I don't know if he's notorious for submissions. Hard low kick again by Goodridge. Yatsu's basically a sitting duck at this point.
Yeah, he's only been training 3 months for this fight. Never really trained mixed martial arts before. And a month and a half of that, the first month and a half, was strictly cardio. And the second month and a half, he started training some sambo, did a little wrestling, did a little boxing. And any fighter knows that 3 months is just not enough.
You know, it's funny because Yatsu's press conference said that he wasn't, the fans wanted to see him fight in Friday. It wasn't his decision. And he admits that he's an adrenaline junkie. He likes to face his own fears. I'm sure he's doing a little bit of that right now. Those low kicks are hurting him. Gary's going to probably knock him out with a right hand if he doesn't knock him out. Oh, good right uppercut by Goodridge. Now, they got to really think about stopping this. If he lands another clean punch, Yatsu is still there, just walking around.
Amazing that he's still standing.
Gary just picking him apart. His coach, who is a Muay Thai trainer from Canada, must be proud of his kicks.
Big rights.
So Gary doesn't have to worry about Yatsu punching back because he doesn't have any punching offense yet, or probably doesn't. There it is, another hard low kick. Uppercut, he rolled with it.
By the way, Yatsu's turning to his right. Do you think he's open for left hooks?
He's definitely open for a left hook, but Gary is a big right-hand puncher. Gary does have a left hook, but because you're absolutely right, Eddie, a left hook would be the thing. Throw the right hand and finish with a left hook.
Jab seems to be extremely effective here.
If this does go past the first round,
He's got him down.
Gary's got the guillotine. Looks like he's going for a leg lock, going for a leg submission. Gary's got to stack up on him. He's got to open his legs and get up on top of him. He doesn't want to play the leg game with this guy.
If Yatsu pulls this off,
Gary's got to grab that right hand around Yatsu's neck and pull himself close. He's got to stay close. He can't let Yatsu straighten him out, otherwise it'll be over with a straight Achilles tendon lock.
Yeah, it doesn't look like unless this is some new back of the knee leg lock. I've never seen this.
No, he doesn't have this.
He doesn't have anything here.
He has to let it slide up to where his forearm will be choking the Achilles tendon in order to get an Achilles lock.
Maybe this is pro wrestling. I don't know. I don't know what he's trying here.
I think Gary's defending. That's what's happening. Gary should throw that right hand right now.
He's wide open for it.
Throw the right hand, Gary. But Yatsu's got him down. This is where he wants him. Finally went to the ground. See if Yatsu's got enough left to apply a submission. Yatsu seems to know that the right punch will be coming. Gary doesn't want to get wild because he doesn't want to lose position.
I think Yatsu's going to lose circulation in his right arm pretty soon. If he does, his arm is in there tight. He doesn't have anything there.
Gary seems to be wincing a little bit. You know, I've seen Igor go, there you go, break it open, Gary. Now, there, he popped it open, Gary's got his back. Now Yatsu's got to tuck and roll. Oh, good right hand.
Shots.
Over and over.
Don't expect a rear naked choke here. He's just going to pummel him.
You know, Yatsu, much like Fujita, can really take a punch because Gary can hit.
Wow. Devastating.
Gary's got to pick his shots here. Doesn't want to burn himself out. Goodridge in total control here.
Now Yatsu finds himself trying to get up.
If I were Gary, I'd just stand back up.
Exactly.
Just stand back
there
up.
he goes.
Just stand back up.
Knee.
Oh, you can't knee an opponent who is on all fours. This is one of the rules of pride. If the opponent is facing down on his elbows and knees or on his hands and knees, cannot knee him to the face. Gary inadvertently forgot the rule, and he got a yellow card. He was issued a warning here, free warning, and he will be out. Gary's not going to do that again. Gary's not a dirty fighter.
Yeah, he just had a brain, you know what I mean.
Okay, now they're where Yatsu doesn't want them to be. They are standing back up. In a way, the warning was to Gary's advantage, although he could have just still was a hard low kick by Goodridge.
Oh, uppercut.
Huge uppercut.
Oh,
it's over. I can't see how this guy can take this punch.
Oh my God. They need to stop.
That's it. It's over. It's unbelievable that Yatsu never got knocked down by a punch. Amazing. It might have been better if he did go down, because those are some hard punches. Yatsu is just, look at that. Gary Goodridge in his classic stance. Yatsu being attended to by his corner people. Yatsu took a beating in that fight.
Devastating uppercuts. I haven't seen uppercuts like that in mixed martial arts ever. Have you, Steve?
The last time I saw uppercuts like that, they were being dealt out to Gary Goodridge by Don Fry. Okay.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's it, you know, but he learned his lesson. He learned the uppercut. So in 8 minutes, 58 seconds of round one, Big Daddy Gary Goodridge TKOs Yoshiaki Yatsu. Gary Goodridge back in the winner's circle again. Here it is again. The right low kick set things up. Then the huge uppercuts. 2, 3 uppercuts, 4 uppercuts. Then the right hand, then the uppercut. He's landing that right hand at will. You know, Yatsu took some shots there. It's amazing he didn't go down from that.
He must be related to Fujita.
It's that right low kick, though. This guy, talk about durable. I mean, he's teeing him off. He's teeing off like a punching bag.
And he's staying up. Amazing.
You know, you just can't learn to defend against strikes in a mere 3 months. You just can't do it. Gary Goodridge was a boxing champion in his early days in Canada, and he does know how to throw a little bit of a punch. He's not people unconscious with one punch. Amazing that Yatsu did not go out. He didn't even go down for the punch.
That will be in every Gary Goodridge highlight reel from here until he retires, guaranteed.
You know, that's going to join his win over Oleg Taktarov as a highlight reel, just like you said.
The trophy will be presented to the winner, Gary Goodridge.
Big Daddy Gary Goodridge lived just outside Toronto, Canada, in the winner's circle again.
Alexander Otsuka vs. Mike Bourke.
The match consists of 2 10-minute rounds.
Octobre 180cm 123.9 kg かなりのいいマイク・ボーク。
Oh yeah, he's a bad boy. Mike Bourke from the USA.
183cm 92.8 kg 1、2の3-4アレクサンダー・オーキャー。
The superstar here in Japan, it's Alexander Otsuka. You know, when Alexander Otsuka fought Igor Vovchanchyn in a previous Pride event, when he fought Igor Vovchanchyn in a previous Pride event, he fought a pro wrestling match in the afternoon and then fought Igor that night. And I asked him if that was a wise decision, and he said, sure, why not?
Obviously, it wasn't too wise of a decision.
But he did not fight a pro wrestling match today before he fought Bourke, so he's going to come in full power, 100%.
Mike Bourke's going to want to come right at him. He wants to take him down. He doesn't want Otsuka to dance around and tire him out. Like I said, he's had 10 days notice.
You know, in a way, this is like a David and Goliath fight.
Doesn't want to waste any time here.
There's that low kick by Otsuka. He's using that movement.
Great athlete.
Atsuka switching to southpaw stance, right foot in front. Might be going for that high kick.
Kind of confusing Mike a little bit.
Bourke shooting in. Atsuka going for a single. Bourke's got him in a half a guillotine.
Surprising that Alexander's trying to take Bourke down. I thought he'd stay on the outside. That's a drop kick.
There's the drop kick. He said he was going to use it.
Yeah.
Didn't land. That half guillotine. Atsuka pops out.
Mike Bourke right where he wants to be. He's on top.
Now we're going to see Atsuka work from the bottom on the guard. He's going for the armbar, Eddie.
It's a little loose. A little loose.
Now there are no elbows to the head in Pride. Only punches.
Now Mike Bourke knows he needs to make quick work of Alexander Otsuka. He's running on a half a tank. 10 days notice. He hasn't been, you know.
I think that tank top's going to come off before the fight's over. Atsuka getting that leg in front, going for an inverted armbar, Eddie. And Bourke pops it out. But at least Atsuka is trying things. He's not staying static. He's moving.
He's going for it.
Yeah. Bourke might be a little too strong at the early part of the fight to get a submission on.
Wow. Alexander Otsuka showing tremendous flexibility.
And he's turtling up. And it looks like Bourke's going for a choke here, but Atsuka pops out. Atsuka's got him inside now. Reverse crucifix here. Atsuka kneeing away at the hip of Mike Bourke.
Mike Bourke does not want to be on his back.
Not with this guy, because this guy can deliver.
Oh!
Bourke using pure power to reverse the side mount into the guard again.
Impressive, impressive.
Nice little grappling match so far.
Now, if Atsuka wants that arm bar, before he swings that leg around, he's got to have that arm secure. Like, he's just bringing the leg around without even securing the arm. The arm is completely out right there.
Looks like that left arm is ready to be arm barred. He's posting it straight out.
Oh, nice, nice. He might have it here. He's got both arms. He tapped. Beautiful, beautiful. Double arm bar. Alexander Otsuka.
Woo, that was excellent.
I've never seen that.
In the ring. It was like a half a triangle. There's the backflip. It was like a half triangle double armbar, Eddie.
Beautiful technique. Tremendous flexibility in Otsuka's knees.
You know, there's one thing you gotta love about some of these Japanese pro wrestlers that come into Pride. They try things that nobody has tried. Kazushi Sakuraba set the pace. Now Atsuka decided, hey, watch this move.
That's a move that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu instructors will teach their students, but no one ever really gets it. I mean, it'll work on white belts and guys that are just walking into the gym.
There he is, Alexander Otsuka.
Unbelievable finishing technique.
You know, he used technique. He grappled with him. He landed some low kicks.
Alexander Otsuka on the mic.
大阪のファンの皆さん、本当にどうもありがとうございます。久々の勝利を皆さんに見せられて本当に良かったと思います。タイミングよくですね、2年前の東京ドームと同じようにバトラーズのビッグマッチ駒沢大会が11月26日ありますので、私のカードは決まってませんが誰でも来いという感じなんで応援よろしくお願いします。また参加しますので、プライドの方にも応援よろしくお願いします。ありがとうございました。
見事勝利を収めましたアレクサンダー・オツカ選手には勝利トロフィーが贈られます。勝利しましたアレクサンダー・オツカ選手にもう一度盛大な拍手をお願いします。
Here we go. Nice. Lock both shoulders. Locking both shoulders. Hyperextending both arms. Double arm bar. Mike Bourke tapping with his knee.
You know,
incredible, incredible.
I think the gloves really helped the hold, because if he didn't have the gloves on, he probably could have slipped his arm straight out.
Yes, that's true.
You know, but nonetheless, doesn't matter. The gloves are mandatory in Pride for the protection of the fighters. BOURKE came in. There's the backflip. That guy, yeah, a little bit of a crash landing there, but he didn't land too hard.
It looked like he tweaked his ankle there too as well.
Everybody loves Alexander OTSUKA. He's a really great guy. Good to see him back.
SHOJI AKIRA vs ヘルマン・レンティング。
青コーナー184センチ104キロオランダの金貨やヘルマン・レーティンガー。
There he is from Holland, the Cub Scout, Herman Renting. His last fight was 2 weeks ago in a nightclub called the Escape Disco in Holland. Wasn't a sanctioned bout.
And the finishing technique he used was the broken bottle across the face.
AKIRA SHOJI from Japan. His last fight was in June against John Rankin from the United States. As Eddie said, he won by armbar.
Razor sharp technique in that fight by Shoji.
Renting's got the traditional Muay Thai shorts. They look kind of high. Doesn't matter. Shoji's not going to be punching or kicking below the belt. And here we go. Technique versus street fighting.
For sure. Renting's got a little weight on him, but Shoji likes fighting bigger opponents. He likes to prove that smaller fighters can bang with the big fighters.
You know, it's interesting because Renting does have some jiu-jitsu experience. He would play second in the All Holland Open Jiu-Jitsu Championships in the black belt division. And that was June 10th of this year.
Yeah, that was Remco Pardew's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament.
Remco Pardew being a... Okay, here we go into a body lock, and Shoji going for the takedown. Down into the guard of Renting. Renting working hard to keep him close.
We'll see if Shoji's going to be happy staying in the guard, getting grounding and pounding, or is he going to try to pass the guard? Renting holding on, dear life right here. He knows this is Shoji's world.
Shoji's going to take his time. Sweat will be a factor in pulling those arms out once the sweat hits a little bit, because very slippery, and as you know, Eddie, those arms will be hard to hold in that position forever.
Don't be surprised if Shoji sits back and goes for a leg submission. He's been working those lately. He feels really comfortable.